Everyone, welcome to Far From Just Words. The topic today is politics isn't bad per se. Politics isn't bad per se. You know, the actors are the ones that make politics look bad. Politicking isn't bad per se because it's politicians are like, let's say, facilitators that aid maybe each team to better understand each other and looking for pathways that can make things better for their constituents. And this particular topic came to me because of what happens in the United States. Donald Trump's name is said to have appeared so many times in the Epstein files. And the Trump administration always seems to try to cover it up. And no one understands why. Because what is even more painful is that two ladies, two women are the ones doing all the cover up, most of it, apart from the other guy. I mean, the Pam Bondi and the other Christian norms or something. And Pam Bondi is a woman. She should be fighting for women. But she seems to be defending, allegedly, men that lure underage girls into their homes or to some island, because it almost seems like a pattern. Because if you have nothing to hide, if the documents have none of the document has Donald Trump's name, or it doesn't appear as much as people say, then unredact them and give those documents out, so that let all of us be shocked and surprised that, yeah, you guys all lied. We all lied. We all assumed and we accused Donald Trump by association, and that really birds of the same feathers don't really flock together. And that would be a shame for us all. But for you to hide behind the 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 anger, the aggression, it tells a lot. I mean, the truth is, I believe that even psychologists will tell you this, that the manner in which you're very aggressive, most of the people in the Donald Trump administration, and especially Pam Bondi, who is holding one of the most important positions in America, the aggression, the anger, it means you're hiding something. And the question that I have to ask that woman is, what are you hiding? Is someone trying to blackmail you? Are you also in those documents? Because this is fishy. And this seems like you're hiding something really big. Because even when you look at kids play in the house, when a kid becomes too quiet, those are for kids. But when an adult becomes very aggressive, then he's hiding something. He or she is hiding something really, really big. Because out of a sudden, no one in the administration is able to sit down and answer questions without any aggression. I mean, apart from the FBI director, that, I mean, he did a good job the other day. But most of them really don't have the patience to just sit down and answer questions. In all the congressional hearings, none of them. So it tells a lot. It means something is fishy and something big is being hidden. And those are the things that make me say that politics is not bad per se, but they are the actors and the actresses in politics that make politicking bad. And we might go further to look at some of the things that Donald Trump even says, like the energy secretary said something like, Chris Wright tweeted something like, the U.S. Navy will be escorting ships through the streets of Hormuz, which is a lie. Donald Trump tries to get people to come together so that they can fight together to get ships through the Strait of Hormuz. But the Europeans refuse. Then he goes on media to insult them. How do you expect them to come back to you after you've insulted them? Telling them how you can do it all by yourself. Telling them how they're chickens. This is something that is too funny. If you don't even understand the rules of politics, then why do you play the game? Because at some point at this level, it's a game. Because if and it's a game where those of us that are just laymen and laywomen have to keep losing for the other people to keep winning, and which means it also concerns groups and nations. So some nations have to keep failing and keep looking like the downtrodden or looking poor for some other nations to look big and be called first world. So that is what it is. It becomes that is the game too. But all these games are what makes politics look bad. But per se, by itself, politics is not bad. In the hands of good actors, it's a good thing. You cannot go and say that the US will be helping to escort ships, but then you haven't made any arrangement for that to happen. And then it's not even possible because you haven't even spoken to the Iranians. Why do you do that? I think to some extent he's still living in those days where he could fake things. He could fake stuff, like just of recent when they just discovered that his his whole billionaire status is a fake, and he's owing something like, I think he's owing about 435 million or something like that, or $354 million. His whole thing, billionaire status, was how to fake documents in order to get rich. Those were those days. Now they're computers. There is social media. You can't fake things no more. You can just say things and think that it actually will just believe you. If we don't see any evidence, we don't see the actions. Anyways, that is what I have for you today. Thank you very much. This is Far From Just Words.